I'm Mitch from the King Blues.
I'm Jamie, also from the King Blues.
And you're watching the Kerrang podcast. In this week's issue of Kerrang, there is articles.
Articles in Kerrang, because that's what they do. You've got My Chemical Romance facing their future.
MCR or My Chem, as
My
they're
Chem,
otherwise known.
Yeah. The K Relentless tour, which of course is making big news because of the power cuts at Brixton and so forth. Yumi at 6, but
New look for them.
A new look for them. You know, I thought I knew them guys, but clearly no.
They've changed.
They changed a lot. Give it a name. 09, the lineup. Everyone's been waiting for, and we're doing that as well.
Big day out.
Big day out, yeah. That's a barcode.
But more importantly,
the Lamb
is
of God.
Free posters.
Slipknot,
probably the best band ever. I don't mean that, but they are good. And yeah, then there's us.
Yeah,
we are.
So in the feature, which is out from today, you're in a kind of an abandoned house. Could you tell us a little bit about the photo shoot and what you got up to in there?
It was an abandoned house that I reckon were definitely haunted. Definitely. No way there wasn't at least 12 ghosts in there.
It was pretty scary. I got there.
Of banshees.
Yeah, I got there before everyone knew. Like the owner of the house was there and he was telling me how in the main sort of ballroom the wall fell down into the floor, making it into this huge room and
what?
Yeah,
can you tell me this?
I did tell you, the floor splits and the wall falls down. What else? There was a stairway to nowhere. It just went around and around and around.
There were some girls doing an underwear shot as well.
We went down to the basement and there was some stripper poles and stuff and jacuzzis.
There's things that happen in the house.
Yeah, there's things
definitely.
That,
if those walls could talk, which they probably can.
Yeah,
is the weird thing.
What would they say?
I can't repeat it now, to be honest. It's pretty disgusting. But Girls Aloud shot a music video there. And while I don't think the majority of Kerrang readers are going to be Girls Aloud fans, I kind of am, so I was pretty excited about that. And Amy Winehouse shot Rehab there as well, but they wouldn't let us into that room.
Right.
Which I was a bit excited about.
Cool. Well, next week you're releasing... it's February the 16th, you're releasing Save the World, Get the Girl. Could you tell us a little bit about the single and maybe a bit about the artwork that accompanies the latest release?
Yeah, I mean, it's Save the World, Get the Girl. It's sort of about the common man empowering himself and becoming greater than the expectations of him. And it's also, touched on social commentary and stuff. The artwork is a photo taken from... We were given a kind of a blank billboard in Shoreditch with which to write what we wanted, and so we wrote an open letter to Gordon Brown on it, and that's become the artwork as well. Yeah. And it also has a remix on the B-side of What If Punk Never Happened, a remix by Dan Sack versus Scroobius Pip.
Which is really good.
Really good.
Really good.
And it's a pretty good single.
Cool. I would buy it.
Well, from tomorrow, February the 5th, you'll be going on a special tour around there's the fire in Vauxhall, there's Birmingham Barfly, Cardiff Barfly, Liverpool and Glasgow. To get in, you have to present a copy of the big issue, and in the feature you explain why this charity organisation is very important to the band. But what other things can people do to kind of help the homeless at the moment? Especially in light of the weather, which is absolutely shocking. Yeah,
I mean, I think that it's important to I guess one of the ways they can do it obviously is by buying the big issue and by giving money. There's been a kind of a large taboo ever since Blair's government of not giving to the homeless, because it's kind of treating the homeless as lesser human beings, as if they don't know what to do with their money because I'm in a home and you're on the street and therefore I must be more responsible than you, rather than actually dealing with the circumstances as to why people came there. So I think it's a shame that, as an example, our former Prime Minister was saying he would never give to anybody who was on the street and would rather give to organisations, when in fact there's a lot of bureaucracy and things that go on with organisations and with charities that a lot of homeless people are upset with, and they feel that they're pushed into hostels in order for those charities to gain money. And I'm not saying these charities are evil organisations, but I'm saying that there's very much a debate, and so the best thing to do, in my opinion, isn't to give to the charities but to give directly to homeless people.
Yeah, there seems to be this air of like complete bureaucracy around even just getting into a hostel, and there's a lot of boxes that need to be ticked before they can even get in, and when somebody does get in, they can be removed just like that. Just if the hostel owner doesn't like the look of them. For example, there's a lot of hostels who have religious connotations who won't accept gay or lesbian homeless because they're against it, which shouldn't be a case. It should be just about helping people. And it's remembering that a homeless person is as much a part of your community as your next door neighbour is, and they are human beings. They're not numbers, they're not facts, they're not figures, they're not things you go look up on the internet. They're there, they're living there, and saying hello, like simple things like that, talking to people, like just acting as if they're part of a community, your community, because they are. And just, yeah.
Cool. Are there any similar organisations that people could help with or get involved?
Yeah, I mean, I think a particularly good one is Advisory Service for Squatters, which is a very kind of underground. It's almost an anarchist collective that's that they do various things with helping squatters keep their properties, and also they open up other squats for other people to move into, people who perhaps don't have a home, and yeah, they're good people to get involved with.
Cool. Well, that's great. Well, good luck with the tour, and
Thank you.
I hope it achieves all the objectives.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And February the 16th, Save the World, Get the Gill. Go to the shops, slap your money in the counter. What a great year. Well, King Blues, thank you very much, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
Cheers.